How you doing? All right. Well, today again, I'm gonna speak from the heart to let you all know how a divorced family feels, or how the father of a divorced family feels. The positive aspect and the negative aspect of it all. And when you have kids, and how this generation, not the last, but this generation, seems like two partners say for what we can get in a relationship. Not what I can give you, and you keep on taking. That's not what it's about. I've lost a lot of hope. And you think I learn after one marriage and to lose it all. Okay. I've learned a lot in the second marriage, 6 years, and to lose it all. And the third marriage, stepkids, families today, and it's like, what can you do for me? Kids care and love their mom. They don't care about their dad. They love their dad, but and the dad provides, but it's what the mom is the soul. They were in their mom's body, obviously, and without a dad, a baby can't be born. Obviously, we know that. Then, whether they cheat or from some aspect, you're getting too fat. Never it's you're getting too skinny. It's you're getting too fat, or my eyes see someone else that's beautiful. You're not it for me. You're not the same person that I first met. It's a heartbreaking story. Now that I see myself separated and trying to make things worse by, you don't have it. You don't have what I'm looking for. Why did some marriages in the past last 35, 40 years, or until death did them apart? My grandparents are like that. My parents are like that. But, I have a brother and a sister. Their marriages didn't last. Why? It's because we as human beings are looking and looking and looking for what can someone else offer us. Sexually, money-wise. You spend too much time at your job. That's where I make the money. And I come home. Oh, I'm too tired. Men are never too tired to have sex. Let me tell you that. Just start off from giving us a blowjob, and we'll take it from there. If you want to talk real, give me a blowjob. The best thing you can do for a man. Some women want to, it's nasty. You know what? If you want to make your man happy, you gotta do a blowjob. Then you get on him and start rocking him. I'm just being real. Divorce is way too. Why get married in the first place? I asked myself that question. But you know what? Every time I thought it would be different. Every time I thought it would be different. But a house is the same house. Doesn't matter where you have the staircase. Doesn't matter how many rooms you have. When you look out the window, the viewpoint is different of every house. How much you make at one job is different than how much you make at another job. Let's be real. If you can't cover the bills, she's not happy. If you can't cover the car payment, she's not happy. I say do for yourself because that's how it is. Do for yourself in life. Obviously, because at the end of the day, if you are not happy with yourself, can you be happy for someone else? Now, first marriage, 6 months lasted, and she was raped at a young age, 7. And a lot of times when we went to fornicate, fuck, whatever the fuck is sex, whatever you want to call it, because I was abused by her, and it was unreal. And I don't know how much more of that shit I could take. Because once you're abused and raped by a 40, 50-year-old man and you're only 7 years old, I understand the situation, you gotta get over it. And I know it's not easy, but hey, I wasn't given this life. Someone made me. We're all here for a short time. And out of all the people in the world, 10%, 15%, I was born with a heart problem. Another side note. So I take pills, blood pressure medication, stuff like that. I become lightheaded sometimes. My heart races. I'm almost 50 and I can control it. Am I mad that I was born with a heart problem? No. Because at 21, I died. Yeah, I died for a couple of minutes and I came back to life and realized I got more to give. I had more kids. Well, at that time, I didn't have kids. At 23, I had my first child. Then, how does it work for, a child that I'm hitting 50, he's 27, then I got a 19, 20-year-old, and a 10-year-old. 3 different marriages. Well, it's not for everyone, but it has impacted me tremendously because once I got the divorce, there is a state law that says, yeah, you gotta see your kids, or the state, the court doesn't give a fuck whether you see their kids. They want the bread. They want the money for the lawyers, for the divorce, for the child support. Mom don't give a fuck. I wish I had a baby mama, an ex, that gave a fuck and didn't brainwash our kids. I'm giving child support to some kids. Sorry, now they're adults that have their own jobs, and soon it'll be done. My child support. Not that I'm mad, but come on. They're 19, 20. At 18, they're supposedly adults. I know how it felt to be 17 and leave the house, 18. If you can't make lifelong decisions on your own, yes, they're all, they have to get shots. I understand that to a certain point. I think as soon as you turn 18, that's the cutoff. Why 18? Why 18? Because you're an adult. You can buy lottery tickets. You're In the past, you were allowed to smoke at 18. Now they turned the law to 21. You can drink at 21. Why can't you drink at 18? You're a fucking adult. Why? What's the difference between 18 and 21? I don't know. You know, 3 years. Well, why is the law like that? Why is the world like this? Sick and tired of it. So, take care of yourself. Watch what you say and do, because everybody is watching. A divorced father is not easy when he can't see his kids. I've lost years, graduations, birthdays, sweet 16s, this and that, memories, pictures, but they don't care. They were brainwashed by their mom. A lot to get off my chest at once, but you know what? Once one person said to me, you know what? You get up every day, put on the same pants 1 foot at a time, like any other man or female. Go to work, do your thing. You either want to be first or last. You want to be a soldier or you want to be a follower. You want to be 100% at your job, 120% of your job, or you just want to complain. Life goes on. And at the end, when you're dust, who really cares about you? How long are you cared about? Did you make an impression? Did you make a stamp on the world? Like Muhammad Ali, like Tupac, Eazy-E, Nirvana, so many people I can just name, but you get the point. Uh, Robin Williams, Tina Turner. So many people have come and went. At the end of the day, when you become that divorced parent, is it going to be too late? Is it going to be too late for when you're buried down 6 feet deep and your kids didn't see it? Are they crying now? Are they hurt? You ask yourself that question when you wake up every day.